Everyone, welcome to you all at my YouTube channel. So today in this video we will learn to create Bootstrap button. If you are creating a website, then in that case you need a different type of the button, right? For example, now you can see here is also a button available. Okay, a different type of the button. So now you can say in this side. So here also one button available. Okay, so if you are creating a website, in that case in your web pages you have to insert the button, right? So today in this video I'm going to teach you how to insert the Bootstrap button. So without any delay, let's start. So first of all, you have to come in the 𝗧𝗵𝗶𝗹𝗶. Then after that you have to click in the docs. After that you have to copy this code, that is include Bootstrap's CSS and JS. Thus you have to copy this code and you have to come in the Sublime text and you have to press Ctrl+N. Then after that you have to paste by pressing Ctrl+B. Now you can see you will get this file and you have to press Ctrl+S. After that, and you have to give the file name. I'm giving @bootstrap button. Then after that I am just changing the h1 text. I'm giving Bootstrap button. Okay, then after that now I'm going to create a few buttons. Okay, if you want to create the button, just you have to type the button, right? Okay, so I'm just clicking in the right click and you have to click in the open in browser. Now you can see here it is creating it is telling me that Bootstrap button, and it created a small tiny button. So now if I click here first button, right? First button, and if I press Ctrl+S, let me check what will happen. So now you can see one button is created. So now if I use a class here, okay, if I use a class, the class is btn. Now let me check what will happen. If I use the btn class, now our button is changed, right? Okay, so now I'm just using button and I'm just giving the type also here, type also button. I'm pressing Ctrl+S and I'm reloading my web page. Oh, still it is not working. I have to give a color here, btn-info. Okay, so there are various type of the Bootstrap color available. Plus you have to type btn minus and you have to give the color name. If you return to watch our previous class, I recommend you to watch that class. In that class we discuss about the Bootstrap color. Okay, now you can see here. Now we created one button. The button name is first button, right? So I am going to create another button also. So if I want to create the second button, okay, and I'm just giving a class. The class name is btn-warning. Ctrl+S, come in the browser and reload. So now you can see another second button also created, right? So there are various type of the button you can create. Okay, so just you have to change the color. For example, if I want to make it success, you can easily make it success. Okay, but just you have to save it and come in the browser and reload it. So now you can see your button color is changed, right? So in this way you can easily change the button. So another method also available if you want to create the button. For that one I am just creating a br tag here, br. Okay, now after that I'm going to create anchor text. Okay, and after that I'm just giving this one link button. Okay, after that I am just giving a class here. Class is called to btn-info, and I am saving it by pressing Ctrl+S. Now I'm going to reload it. So now you can see my another new button created, right? So if I give here danger, and let me check what will happen. So now you can see a link button is created. So in this way you can create the button with the help of the anchor text also. Okay, so I'm creating another anchor text and I'm giving a class here, class 𝗤𝘁𝗵𝗵 minus secondary, and I'm just giving this one link button 2, and I'm saving it by pressing Ctrl+S. Now I'm coming in the browser and reloading it. So now you can see I created another button. So in this way you can create the button with the help of anchor text, right? So let's discuss about the button outline. So if you want to create the button outline, you can easily create. Okay, so for that one, just you have to give the button outline here. So if I want to create a button outline for this button, just you have to type btn minus, okay, outline minus, and after that you have to give the color. For example, I am just giving dark, and I am saving it by pressing Ctrl+S, and let me check in the browser. Okay, so now you can see here is a here is one small outline available inside my button, right? So if I change the button outline here, btn minus outline minus warning, just you have to give the color in the last, then reload it. Okay, so still it is not working, right? Okay, let me check what will happen. Okay, I think I did few mistakes here, so I forgot to type key, that's why it was not working. So I'm pressing Ctrl+S, and let me check in the browser. Okay, so now we can see here my stroke or outline came in this button, right? So in this way you can easily use this type of the outline. And another option, you can change the button sizes also. For example, if I use the button size, just you have to come here. For example, if I want to change the button size for this one, just you have to type btn minus lg for the large size button. Let me check in the browser. So now we can see here the first button is the larger than other buttons, right? And another class also available. So if I use the button minus sm, we can easily change that one. If I use button minus sm, so it will the sizes will come down. So now we can see here the first button size came down, right? The another three buttons are larger than the first button. So in this way you can change the button size. Okay, and you can change the button label button also. Okay, so if you want to create the block label button, you can easily create. For that one, just you have to add another new class here. For that one, just you have to type d minus grid. If I use this one, here also I am just using a class d minus grid, and let me check in the browser. So now we can see here the button is displaying in the display style. So it is coming in the whole width of the window, right? So in this way you can use this one. Okay, so you can use the active and disable button also. For example, if I want to use active here, if I insert another class here, active, and you can see, and this is this button changed in the active button. So if I change the second button in the disabled, let me check what will happen. Okay, so I'm changing this one, disabled. Okay, sorry, I am using this one, and I am again using this one like that. So let me check. So now you can see here my second button is disabled. So in this way you can use the active and disabled class in the Bootstrap button. Okay, so you can create the spinner button also. So if you want to create the spinner button, you can easily create. Okay, so for that one I'm creating another new button here. I'm giving the button name spinner button. Okay, after that I am just giving a class here. Oh sorry, class Then after that, I'm just creating a simple type of the button minus success. Okay. Then after that, you have to give a span also here. You have to create another span here. Then after that, you have to give the class here. So I'm just creating a class. Class is called to, you have to type spinner. Okay, spinner minus border, spinner minus border minus sm. So I'm going to save it. So let me check what will happen. Okay, so now we can say we created a spinner type of the button. Okay, so you can use another type of the spinner also. Okay, so for that one, you have to type the spinner minus border. Okay, so I'm just going to use another class. Okay, so I'm just going spinner minus grow. I'm just changing it. Again, I'm creating another button. Thus I'm copying this one and I'm pasting this one here. Okay, and I'm changing the class this one for the grow. I'm using spinner minus grow, and I'm using another class that is spinner minus grow minus sm. And let me check what will happen. Okay, still it is not working, right? Okay, I'm copying this one and I'm pasting this one. I'm just changing the color here. I'm just making it spinner minus border. Then I'm changing this one spinner minus border. So let me check what will happen. So now we can see here, this one is the spinner minus glue and this is the spinner minus border. Okay, so in this way you can create this type of the button. So hoping that now you will be also able to create different type of the button with the help of Bootstrap. So if you want to also learn more about the Bootstrap, you can subscribe our YouTube channel and we can share this video. So if you learn something from this video, let me know in the comment section. And if you didn't learn, or if you are getting few problem with the Bootstrap button, let me know in the comment section. I'll create another new video. Thank you so much.